Yo, 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 yo. Welcome back to my channel. Huh? I don't know why there was a caption thing going on my screen. I don't know why. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back again to another art stream. I hope you guys are ready for me. I hope you guys are ready to watch me draw some stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, by the way, I need to add some stuff. Why can't I? Ah! Not able to do it. Let me try one. Let me try something. Just give me some minute. Just give me some time. We can start like in 2 minutes, probably. Just want to get my stuff ready. It's a pretty rainy day, a moody day, to be honest. I don't know why. I don't know why. I want to check how the chat is. Like there are some. Please use a keyframe frequency for. I don't know. I don't know what you mean. I don't know. Hi Sini, how do you do? എന്നത്തെ പോലെ. Ikachi, first viewer. Thank you, Ikachi. Thank you. How are you doing, Ikachi? Glad to see you. Glad to see you. And I'm doing good. എന്തൊക്കെയുണ്ട് Ikachi? How do you do? And in the streaming platform മാറ്റിയിരിക്കുന്നു. Like I changed from OBS to Streamlabs. And I'm trying to figure out how things work. എന്താ സുഖം കുഴപ്പമില്ലാത്ത പോണു. How's the weather there? It's a bit moody. It's raining. Sometimes it's sunny. I don't know. The weather couldn't make up its own mind. കുറുക്കന്റെ കല്യാണം എന്നൊക്കെ പറഞ്ഞില്ലേ, അതേപോലത്തെ സംഭവങ്ങളൊക്കെ നടക്കുന്നു ഇവിടെ. I don't know why. Wait, let me do this. I hope it works. Moody ano. Enjoy response. Kachi, you're being too naughty. Too naughty, Kachi. ഇത്രയും നോട്ട് ചെയ്യണത് ശരിയല്ല. Come on, Ikechi, come on. Ha ha ha, 3 note ചെയ്യുന്നു. Okay. ബോണി, എന്തുകൊണ്ട് ബോണി ആയില്ല? Because I'm too naughty. Let me make sure the പാട്ട് കുറച്ച് പ്രശ്നങ്ങൾ ഉണ്ടാക്കാറുണ്ട്. Gotta change my song and lower the volume so that okay, today we're gonna draw something new കാരണം I couldn't finish the other one. I don't know, I didn't get time to finish the previous work. I have to finish it, but yeah, I couldn't. What to do in Vienna? So we are going to try to draw something new today. Hopefully I'll be done with the sketch by this end of the stream, and then I can work with 2 of them together and then post them 2 of them together, maybe. Let's see. Okay, I don't know. Ikechi ഇവിടെ ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ഇല്ല. Okay, sorry. Ikechi പോയി തോന്നുന്നു. Okay, എന്താണേലും let's start. I mean, first thing I do is that I use a pencil tool most of the time, and then like a pencil tool, but a pastel pencil. That's what I use nowadays to draw like the sketch. A lot of the times I used to use like a pencil with a rough edge like this one. Okay, I gotta reopen the thing again. I'm sorry. Yes, hopefully that fixes it. Probably. Mouse on okay, now I can. And it's a bit thicker. It's a bit like hard edged, and I don't want that to be my sketch. So I use a pastel brush, which is like a more coarse, and it's like all over the place. That's what I need. It's a bit messy. So that if it's messy, you can control it and you can mash it and move it. Yep, that's what I need. Wait a minute. Okay. Yep. Okay, when I'm drawing, I can just explain while I'm drawing. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, first off, I try to figure out how the head works. Like, I do some random like circles or ovals to get that momentum on like drawing a perfect circle. That's like a warm-up for me. And then when I get like a pretty good oval or a circle, I try to cut it like to create like the face. ഈ ഒരു ലൈനാണ് സാധാരണ what you see as the eye line. So that's where the eye is gonna be. And then if you cut it perpendicularly, you get your nose and chin and every other thing that you need, that you have. Then I'll most probably like try to tilt the thing and place it like uh, as we see on the reference. And from there, I try to like mimic what I have on the reference. Like then I try to find the hairline. I try to find the cheek structure and how the jaws and chin would be on a person. That's how I work with. So I mark out the chin first so that I can like draw all the features that defines a face like pretty roughly because I don't want anything to be super like outline matram varachu you can't draw anything. So that's one thing you have to keep in your mind. You can't draw anything by just drawing the outline. You have to be like pretty loose with your hand. You don't have to like put pressure on your brush or pressure on your pencil when you draw. Freehand. അങ്ങനെ ഇരിക്കണം. You don't like when you're drawing, you don't have to be like super tense, super concentrated. I mean, you have to be concentrated, but you don't have to like think about a lot of stuff. Just have to think of how can I put a single straight line. That's all you have to think about. Like when you're drawing a straight line, of course, you have to think about how to draw a straight line. But when you're drawing like curvy lines or something like that, you don't have to like think about to draw a straight line. Yeah. So this is going to be her neck, and that's going to be her chin. You try to be as rough as possible at this face. You don't have to like be as accurate to the reference. These lines represent her shoulder, so you have to get a likeness of the shoulder. You don't have to be. It doesn't have to be like. It doesn't look needless to be look. What am I saying? Okay. When you're drawing a shoulder, you have to think of it as a 3D thing. Like you have this shoulder on your body, but then it gets connected to your collarbones. Like there's like a bone over here, which is parallel to where you look. So when you're looking forward, it should be like this, like something like that. And then when you look over there, it's going to look parallel to where you look or where your body is shifted towards. So you will have a guideline of your collarbones when you're trying to draw your shoulders most of the time. So you just have to pay attention to that when you're drawing. And you just have to connect the neck onto that collarbones. I'm not gonna draw the hair right now. I'm just imagining how to draw the whole structure, the anatomy of a person. That's what I'm thinking right now. Trying to nail the anatomy first, so that you can add the structure and all the details on top of it. So when you're trying to draw this, when you're trying to draw a person or an animal, you have to get the anatomy first. Like you have to get the anatomy right first. And when you don't have a reference most of the time, like you won't have a reference. At that point, what you have to do is that you gotta learn anatomy from wherever you can, because I feel like it's a vital information to have when you're drawing. Like sometimes you end up across like drawing something where a person is moving, and most of the time person isn't sitting like me, like straight up on camera onto the like my face onto the camera. Normally people don't do that. So when you're trying to draw like super complex, like when I'm trying to be leaning like that and then I'm looking over here, you get like a lot of like perspective and anatomy shifting towards a different plane or a different angle in a 3D spectrum. So you gotta pay attention to that. So what you do is that you pull up references from internet and try to uh, learn from those references. Like try to draw that as a stick figure. So you uh, get the likeness of that reference, and then you can like add on like muscles or like skeletons on whatever you want to draw, or dresses on top of it, and then you eventually you'll reach there. You'll reach where you want it to be. Like at one point you'll understand that, ooh, I can draw this, and that's when you understand that, oh yeah, if you see some image, you can see you're gonna think that, okay, okay, I get it now. I get it now. Like how this person is moving. Yeah, I understand. So you'll understand that, and then you can just build upon that. Like your hands would move freely, everything like that. It's gonna happen. So in this piece, as I've mentioned before, it's like you you gotta understand how the person is moving, and then you have to try to replicate. For me, at least, I'm trying to replicate what the reference is. So I don't want to like change a lot of stuff over here. So I'm always constantly looking at the reference where I see like if I see some mistakes or not. I'm not corrected when I'm drawing. Uh, I'll just try to fix it whenever I can, so that I don't have to like be at a phase where like I'm trying to like color the image and then I see a lot of like anatomical mistakes and like to go back to the sketch and make a lot of corrections. I don't want to do that. So that's when you mess up sometimes. So I don't want to do that. That's why I'm constantly looking at the reference and my piece so that I can spot the difference. And to get that eye, you gotta practice a lot. You gotta practice a lot. At least like you have to draw at least one character in like 3 days probably. Like, that's not like too much actually. Like in 3 days you have to draw at least one. And if you keep that up like for like 3 or 4 months, yeah, you're gonna reach my level, I guess. I'm not gonna say that I'm way over there, but yeah. I'm trying to draw the dress she has, but I'm not paying attention to how the details would look, but I'm just trying to get the likeness of the image. Okay, when I look at it, I can see like some of the mistakes that I'm doing right now, like some of the anatomical mistakes that I've drawn, and I try to correct it when I see it, like whenever I see it. Okay, one tip that I can give you is that your arm is like three parts. That's one, two, and three. And most of the time, this part of the arm, when you keep closer to your hips or your body, it ends at your hips. So most of the time, like if it's not super, how do you call it? Like if it's not like super perspective based drawing, like when I'm holding my hands out, it's more probably it's not closer to your waist. But when it's closer to your body, it has to be on the same plane as well. But when it's on the same plane and it's closer to your body, it's gonna end up exactly at your waist. So yeah, this little line that I've drawn over here, it represents the fold of the arm. So yeah, that's what I was trying to say. But I can see that the hand that I've drawn is a bit out of place. The only thing that's super handy in digital art is this tool, Liquify. You can correct mistakes easily with this tool because uh, in the conventional pen and paper like drawings, what happens is that when you make a mistake, you have to go through all of the hassle of like erasing all the stuff and then drawing it all over again. Liquify takes that out. So what it does is that you can freely move around any of the sketch lines that you've drawn. So I usually like it a lot. It helps me a lot. Like over here when I want to like shift some sketch lines over the here and there, I just have to use this. I mean, if I had to like draw it on a pen and paper, it's going to take me a long time actually. Like if I make a mistake, I have to go through every sketch line, like erase all of it, and then you'll be left with like a chicken scratched sketch. Like this is okay. This type of sketching is okay in my opinion, but like when people try to draw like chicken scratching, that's what the term is. Like when you try to draw it like this, like you lift your pen up and then try to draw a face like that. It's gonna take forever, first of all, and then it won't look complete. And most of the time, like artists don't do that. Like most of the time, they don't do that. And like people find it like super, what do you call it? It looks a bit off, to be honest. Yeah, like most of the people who view it as an audience, they don't prefer it, and it looks a bit like super unprofessional, and people don't like it, to be honest. That's all I can say. Okay. I'm gonna flip the canvas For now, so now when I look at the piece, I don't see a lot of difference. But that's because I'm getting used to that. If you know what I mean. Like if you have two pieces, this is your reference and this is your drawing, and you're looking at it constantly for like 10 minutes or more than 10 minutes, your eyes get used to it. So what you eventually have to do is that you have to flip the canvas so that it's a new drawing, and then you can understand what oh, okay, this part needs a bit more fixing, and this part is pretty good. So you'll get a fresh new perspective of that piece, and then you can play around and then make some changes to it. So I'm gonna flip the piece and then identify any problems with it. So in this phase, you have to really think about anatomy. So how a person would move, like how a person would look like without any features on their face or without any features on their body. This is where the anatomy would take an effect. So here you have to think in perspective. So you have to like fix some stuff over here so that you understand how the anatomy works and everything. Yeah. So you have to like constantly flip it over so that you get a fresh perspective all the time, and then you eventually you will feel like, okay, yeah, this works. And now, yeah, I can proceed to another stage of this. That's the mentality you should have. Like when you when you're drawing pieces like this, you have to think of it as like not as an achievement, but as like a milestone. Like when you're like a perfectionist, like I used to be like a perfectionist, and then if you're like a perfectionist, what you think of it as like, okay, this sketch can be made a bit more, like you can like fix it a lot of times, but then that's just a part of it, and the whole scheme of the picture is not that great. Like you don't have to be as perfect as possible, because the whole purpose of this picture is to just upload it onto the internet. That's it. And you have to just forget it. That's it. So you don't have to be like, oh, okay, I'm gonna make the sketch like super good, and it's going to be as good as like the best piece I've ever made. No, you don't have to do that. You have to be confident with what you've drawn and just move on to the next stage. Because eventually you are going to find some mistakes in the next steps, but eventually you don't have to go back and make this corrections every time. You can fix it on the next piece. It goes the same with the life as well. You don't have to be dwelling upon your past mistakes. You just have to like take a step back. Okay, I see that, I'm gonna fix it next time. That's all you have to do, think about. Okay, getting back to the face now. What I have to do is that I've already tried to draw like her hairline over here. It's it's almost like when you split the face, it has to be like four parts, but your top part it need not to be like super like symmetric to the other parts. So you just leave like a half of the part that you take for the eye and the forehead. So you just have to like draw a guideline for the hairline, and then you have to like add a volume upon the hair. So when you look at my face, you can see that I've drawn a hairline over here, like to the eye line. And then when you draw the hair, it's the extra part, that extra volume that you just need to add on to the hair when you're drawing the hair. So yeah, you just have to draw an imaginary line where the hair should be. And then what you need to do is that you need to look at the reference, how the hair should move. Like it usually flows most of the time, like unless it's like not combed, or it's like a rugged hair, then you don't have to look at the details too much. Like most of the time when you're drawing hair, you don't have to look at the details on the hair a lot of times. You just have to create like a structure, like I'm gonna show it to you now. Like over here, she has like a pretty wavy hair, but it's like super what is that word? Snug, I guess. Yeah. So you just have to like draw a rough outline of the hair, if you get what I mean. It needs to be flowy because that's the reference, and then it needs to be like confined in a space. What I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna be pretty loose with my sketch now because I'm drawing her hair. Actually, I enjoy drawing hair most of the time because it gives me a freedom where I can just expand my knowledge on how the hair works. I can just like I love to draw hair actually. It just makes me like it gives me the freedom of how like absolutely blow the hair strands away. You see what I mean? What I've done here. If I zoom in, it's the roughest hair, but it holds a structure. That's all you need. You don't have to draw an individual hair strand every from all of your skull. That's not how hair is to be drawn. So you just have to take a big clump of hair, slap it on together, and then you just draw the outline of it. And when you're painting it, that's when you give life to it. That's how you should draw hair. And now I'll use this liquify tool to fix like some of the structure that I've drawn, and some of the guidelines over here I'm gonna take it out because it might get in my way, so that like it might get in my way of like trying to get as close to the reference as possible. I don't like some of the stuff would get in my way of viewing the reference, and I don't want that to happen. So I'm trying to like make this look good. Okay, she has like a pretty masculine features, and yeah, that that looks good actually. So so you have to pay attention when you're drawing like females most of the time, because it's hard to get it right sometimes. But I don't know why. I feel like when I'm drawing male characters, it's a pretty tricky thing to me actually. I don't find like when I'm drawing like females, I don't find a lot of problems when I'm drawing females, but male characters, yeah. Okay, over here, I'm just gonna erase like a little bit of the guideline so that I can just zoom in and then draw all the features of the face. So I've got to zoom in to the reference as well. So when I zoomed in, I see that like the jaw is not like as pronounced as in the reference that I have over here. So I'm just gonna erase it for now, and then I'll think about it later because I want to get this right. She has a pretty thick eyebrow. So for the nose, I'm not gonna draw like a pretty detailed nose. I'm just gonna do this, a V shape. That's it. Because if I try to draw like a pretty detailed nose with a sketch, it's okay if you're trying to be like a sketch artist. It's fine. I mean, when you add colors on top of it, it's gonna look like super messy, and I don't want that to happen. So I'm gonna leave the detailing phase to the rendering part, like the coloring part, and then I'll just uh, try to draw all of the rest of the things. So for drawing the mouth, I usually do this, like try to find the ends and then try to connect it. And for the eyes, I forgot to like make my pencil like super thin because this is at 25 right now. I usually draw most of the facial features like at 17. So I forgot about that. I'm gonna make it right now. I'm trying to like find the. She has like a flat chin. Okay. Then I'm gonna erase a bit so that it's not like super on the face. That's the ears. Okay. Just like a earring. I just need to accentuate it. Let me just try to fix the anatomy of the face as well. It's pretty squished, to be honest. I'm gonna take it back. Yeah, that works. It's a bit lagging, I don't know why. Okay, and then for the other eye, usually draw it like this. And then, like I just try to draw like the upper lid of the eye most of the time, and then I like if I want to draw the lower lid, I'll just do it like after some steps. But then I hyperfixate on drawing the first top lid of the eye most of the time, and then while drawing eye, I just try to like flip the image multiple times so that I can view it with the fresh eyes and spot the mistakes. Because most of the time when I try to draw like the eyes, I end up with a lot of mistakes. She has some pretty strong eyes. You've got to accentuate the lower lid a bit, to be honest. You can see me like look over and over again to like right and left. That's because I just want to like find out any particular like detailed mistakes that I can spot right now. Just might have to redraw the hairline a bit because there's like a lot of like fly hair on her forehead. Just have to neglect all of that and then possibly try to replicate that on like the rendering step. See, when I flip, I can spot like a lot of mistakes, and then you can just correct it when you get the chance. I gotta pull the mouse down a bit. അർജുൻ ഹായ് സിനി ആരാ വരയ്ക്കുന്നതെന്നോ? സിനി ഞാനാ വരയ്ക്കുന്നത്. ആരെയാ വരയ്ക്കുന്നത്? ആരെയാന്നൊന്നും ചോദിച്ചു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ എനിക്കറിയില്ല. ഞാൻ ഇൻസ്റ്റാഗ്രാമിൽ കണ്ട ഒരാളാ. Okay, she has a lot of tattoos as well, so I'm just gonna leave that and I'm not gonna focus on that much, but പിക്ക് കാണിക്കോ? ഇല്ലല്ലോ, ഒരു ക്ലൂ താണോ? പിക്ക് കാണിക്കണം. How do I show it? ഞാൻ നമ്പർ 1 ആയി കച്ചി ഓടേണ്ടതാണ്. ക്ലൂ ഞാൻ തന്നു മതിയെന്ന്. ഓക്കെ, എങ്ങനെ കാണിച്ചു തരിക? ലീക്ക്. ഇത്ര നേരം കണ്ടിരുന്ന ഞാനപ്പോ പൊട്ടാനാ. ഓക്കെ, എങ്ങനെ കാണിച്ചു തരിക? വെയിറ്റ് ചെയ്യേ, തപ്പട്ടാ. വിൻഡോ ക്യാപ്ചർ ഇല്ല. ക്യാമറയിൽ കാട്ടുന്നോ? ക്യാമറയിൽ എങ്ങനെ കാട്ടുക? നോക്കട്ടെ, ഞാൻ ഫോണിൽ നിന്ന് എടുക്കാൻ പറ്റുമോ? എന്നിട്ട് ഫുൾ സ്ക്രീൻ ആക്കുന്നു. കണ്ടോ? കെയർഫുൾ സിനി ഫോണൊക്കെ കാണിച്ചു തരുമ്പോ ഇതിലെന്താ ഇനി ലീക്കാവാൻ എന്റെ ഒന്നുമില്ല. ഞാൻ ലീക്കാക്കില്ലേ? എന്നെ ലീക്കാക്കിയ നടക്കൊക്കെ എന്റെ ഓക്കെ. A lot of makeup. I don't mind. I don't mind. ഒരുപാട് മേക്കപ്പ് ഉള്ള ഒരു സ്ത്രീയാണ്. ബട്ട് ഐ ഡോണ്ട് മൈൻഡ്. മേക്കപ്പ് ഒക്കെ ആയിക്കോട്ടെ. ഹാക്കിംഗ് 69. No!
Took a left turn there, but very much 6 a.m. Slightly been awake for 24 hours, so please forgive me.
Yeah, I got it.
More ideas and stuff coming. Yeah, fam. I'm waffling, but man, tired, fam. Jesus Christ.
Okay, I see a mistake now. ഇപ്പൊ തന്നെ അപ്പൊ ശരിയാക്കുക. If you see a mistake right now, just fix it now. I don't know. I feel like the eyes that I've drawn is a bit too small. Probably want to just make it a little bit bigger. Maybe. Okay. But then I have to just make this bit lower as well. എന്നെ ഫസ്റ്റ് ആക്ക സിനി 81%. കുറച്ചേരം കൂടി കണ്ടുകഴിഞ്ഞാവും. ഹാക്കല്ലേ പ്ലീസ്. No. Okay. I don't know. I feel like it's okay. Now, let me just make sure again. I don't know if I don't feel confident about the hair. I'm just gonna go ahead and make some changes here. Okay. Okay. Come on. First things first. Background. I select everything. എന്നിട്ട് I'll create a folder and inside a layer അതിൻ്റെ ഉള്ളിൽ, and then I'll just fill it up with the color that I like. Yep. And then അതാണ് background. Then you have to just select whatever that looks like your character. Just have to make sure some of the stuff over here is correct. Okay. Let's hack ചെയ്ത് കഴിഞ്ഞു. Let's ഇപ്പോഴും second ആണ്. Come on. Okay. This might work. This might work. Let me check. And then you take a gray color, fill it up. That's it. Then use a brush, like any kind of brush, to be honest. But most of the time, Flow 100 brush. So I've saved some of the brush, like square brush. I'm gonna take that and then fix the edges. Okay. Yep. So this same old thing. Create a layer, clip it to the layer underneath. Try to get the colors right. That's what I do. So I'm gonna go to a skin color. I'm gonna go to a skin color and then I'll fill the skin tone onto this layer. Okay. I'm just gonna fill this up with the skin tone. Another layer. Hi, Avatar അല്ലേ? Avataro. ഇതെന്താടാ എനിക്ക് നമ്പർ 1 കിട്ടാത്തത്? എനിക്കറിയില്ലേ കശി. You both are 75 XP. I mean, someone needs to get 100. I don't know. Sorry. I don't know. Yeah, she has like a brownish hair, dark brown. $92 per. Hello. ആക്കായിട്ടില്ല. So we are good. Okay, pinkish purple, dark purple, yeah, something like that. Just gonna use the square brush to make it right. SOM, cheat അടിച്ച ഫസ്റ്റ് കിട്ടുക. ഞാനിവിടെ GTA അല്ല നടത്തുന്നത്. ഡിലീറ്റ് ചെയ്തോ? കാര്യമില്ല, സ്ക്രീനിൽ വന്നു. %93 ആയിട്ടുള്ളൂ. ഹാക്ക് ചെയ്യേണ്ടതുണ്ട്. ആയിട്ടില്ല. I can go on. Okay. Just gotta fix some stuff. Wait. Yep. And then the hair. Over here, when I'm drawing the hair, I use this brush and use the color again, and then I'm going to draw it over this. Fetching user IP 9. No! 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 ആക്കിയല്ല. ഇരിച്ചെത്തി. Congratulations, ഇനി യുവർ ഹാക്ക്. ഇനി നീ സൈക്കിൾ ഓടിക്കുമ്പോൾ അതിലെ കാറ്റ് ഞാൻ വിളി. ഞാനിവിടെ സൈക്കിൾ ഓടിക്കാറില്ല, അതുകൊണ്ട് ഐ എം സേഫ്. എന്നാ നടക്കുമ്പോ ഷൂലേസ് ഞാൻ ഒരു ഷൂലേസ് എനിക്ക് കെട്ടാറിയില്ലേ. എന്താ പൊട്ടനാ?
Round your city, round the clock. Everybody needs you. No, you can't make everybody equal. Although you got buku family, you don't even got nobody being honest with you. Breathe till I evaporate. My whole body see through. Transportation handmade. And I know it better than
Okay.
most people. I don't trust them anyways. You can't break the law with them.
Huh?
Get
Huh?
some
Okay.
shit for calm night.
What
Shooting,
up?
killing left and right.
Right.
Working through your worst night.
Just gonna use the soft airbrush to get this feel.
I hope the sack is full up.
To get this feel.
I'm fucked up. Spend it when I get that. I ain't trying to keep you. Can't keep up a conversation.
Yeah. And then she has like a lot of stray hairs. I don't know why. Yeah.
From a seance, you were from my past life. Hope you're doing well, bro. I've been out here head first. Always like to head first. Signal coming in and out. Hope you're doing well, bro. Everybody needs you. Everybody needs you. Ooh, 90-90. This feel like a quaalude. No sleep in my body. Ain't no bitch in my body. New beginnings. New beginnings. Wake up high, the sun's going down.
And I'm gonna use the soft eraser to make this part a bit brighter. And then use the brush again. Create a feeling that it's the... Yep. Maybe it works. Maybe. Okay. നീയാണോ സിനി ഇന്ദുലേഖ സജസ്റ്റ് ചെയ്ത്? രണ്ടിൽ ഒരാൾ ഇന്ദുലേഖ സജസ്റ്റ് ചെയ്യുന്നല്ലേ പറയാം. നീ സജസ്റ്റ് ചെയ്തില്ലെങ്കിൽ ഞാൻ സജസ്റ്റ് ചെയ്യും. ഇന്ദുലേഖ കനത്ത മുടിക്കും എനിക്കറിയില്ല. I don't know. Okay, time to get the color right. So tonal correction again. I'm trying to get that get that color right. She's on the orangish side. She's on the orangish side. A bit darker. A bit darker. Yeah, probably like that. An orangish. നിന്റെ ആമസോൺ ലിസ്റ്റിൽ കണ്ടു കൊച്ചു കള്ള എന്താ ഹെയർ ഓയിൽ ചേച്ചി ആരോടും പറയണ്ട എൻ്റെ വിഷ് ലിസ്റ്റ് ആർക്കും കാണിച്ചു കൊടുക്കരുത് പ്ലീസ് ഹാക്ക് ചെയ്തോ പക്ഷെ പ്ലീസ് നോ ഇക്കച്ചി എന്താണ് ഇക്കച്ചി ഫസ്റ്റായി ഫൈനലി ഹാക്ക് ചെയ്തെടുത്തതല്ലേടാ നീ അത് ഹാക്ക് ചെയ്തെടുത്തതല്ലേ അതുകൊണ്ട് ലിസ്റ്റിലുള്ള ബാക്കി ഐറ്റംസ് ഞാൻ വിളിച്ച് പറയുന്നില്ല. I know Ikachi, you are a great person. Thank you for doing that. Please. What is this lyrics? Okay. Okay. We're progressing. We're progressing. We're progressing a little bit. Okay. I see like the lips is a bit towards the right. Might have to move it a bit. Yep. Something like that. And then simultaneously move this lips that I've drawn right now. Yep. That's that. I'm just gonna zoom in and make her smile less. Because she's not smiling at all. But we're gonna make her smile. That's the beauty of drawing. You can do whatever you want. No, sorry. Sorry. Time to add blush. Time to add blush. Blush is one of the best things to draw on a face. She has a lot of blush. Lot of makeup. Okay. Huh? Okay. Gotta add one more thing. Tone scraping onto her. Yes. Then blur it out. Gaussian blur. Give that feeling. Yes. No. I need a little bit stronger Gaussian blur. Yep. That's it. That's what I'm looking for. Then what I need to do is that I might have to like this. Okay, okay, okay. What else am I missing? Hold on. We gotta draw her eyes. So maybe I'll probably draw it on the eyebrow layer that I've added already. I'm just gonna add it on here. Just gonna take like a soft airbrush. Use like a white color. Do that. Do this. Just gonna zoom in on the reference as well so that I don't make some silly mistakes. Do that. Then to draw females, you gotta learn how to do makeup. There, I said it. You gotta learn how to do makeup because you're gonna be here for a while if you don't know it.
But I kinda hope they catch us. Anyway. A New York 9s and everywhere else 6. Time-wise, the opposite goes for chicks. Texting with my best friend, he's sleeping with this girl that he met up on the
Why do they all wear mascara?
weird woman, no kids. Clothes and try and go dig. Most hoes in trouble on that hipster shit. And use a hipster, bitch. Yo, but not in a lame way. Like, you ain't living out in BK. Like, you ain't working on a screenplay. Like, your baby daddy ain't a DJ. Like, she listening to old Freeway, cause everybody listens to Biggie. But she different? Right. That's why your friends need wristbands. Fuck you. Can I have this dance?
Why? This is so hard.
But I kinda hope they catch us.
Okay, I'm gonna make the brush size a bit smaller so that I can draw like the smaller eyebrows.
Every time we see each other, I'm taking you home. Our relationship has gotten Sylvester Stallone, yellow 911 Persian girl in the back car, but me writing the verse would be the only way they buying a bar. White boys used to trip and send me over a gin, but they busy showing off each other Indian friends. She got ironic tattoos on her back. That ain't ironic, bitch. I love Rugrats. Watching lanes handle they thing, they bang any broad with bangs in a band with an animal name, Hannibal Kane drinking the
Wait a
Hannibal
minute.
Jameson. Anal in anyone is the plan for the evening. I'm kidding, stop. Girl crying on love lover.
Gotta stop the music.
Still look good though. Love is east side.
എപ്പോ നോക്കിയാലും whenever I draw, I can't listen to music. പനിയുണ്ടോ കുട്ടി? Dr. Rikachi, please step forward. കുട്ടിക്ക് പണിയുണ്ടോ എന്നൊന്നും എനിക്കറിയില്ല. How's that? How's that? I think it looks good. I think it's good. Come on. Let's go closer. Let's go closer. Do some soft airbrushing techniques. Oh, no. Oh, no. I feel like her eyebrows is not thick enough. I'm gonna make it a bit more thick. Yeah. Okay. Now. Now we need to identify where the shadows are. That's like the major step over here. So what I'm gonna do now, exactly now, is that I have this blush layers, like 2 blush layers. I'm just gonna create a shadow layer underneath it. So ഒരു ലെയർ ഇടുന്നു, multiply letter set ചെയ്യുന്നു. You're gonna take like a bluish grayish tint and then try to draw it over the piece, and then if you're okay with it, use a lasso tool, zoom in, try to find harder edged shadows, and then mark it. I don't see enough. I don't see a lot of hard edged shadows. Like it's all softed out. I don't know why. So we don't need to like draw a lot of hard shadows unless you want. Yeah. Then you fill it in. It's like hard shadows. I'm dropping the opacity a bit. And take a airbrush again. Now all you have to do is that draw with the airbrush. It seems a bit muddy, to be honest. Then you just have to fix that somehow on the color tool. I mean, change the tone after a while. So now I'm just gonna mark it out so that you can draw the. Yep, you know what I mean. It's a bit on the warmer side, the shadows. So I'm just gonna make it warmer. That's all you have to pay attention to. Okay, this is harder edged. Yeah, and you make it like that. Miji pal. Hi, great drawing, bro. Thank you for joining the stream. Thank you for the kind words. I know it's a great drawing. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Thank you. Okay, we go into the tonal correction now, and I'm just gonna zoom in so that I can understand what's going on over here. So I'm bumping up the saturation, and I'll change the hue to match it to a reddish tone, something like that probably, but I need a little bit more of the saturation probably, and then a bit more less luminosity. Yep, probably this works. And then now, I'm just gonna go in and make some corrections over here. Ah, I forgot. I had to color pick this. No, I don't have to color pick that. I'm sorry. Color pick this color. Yep. Huh? What did I do? Again. Change it again. Yeah, that good. Great shading color choice. Thank you. Needs to be a bit more darker, to be honest. Like it's on the brownish reddish zone. So I'm gonna stick to this for now, and then color pick that color probably. Let's see. Goo! It's like a dookie color. Okay. I need just soften this out a bit. Will probably help. I'm gonna make the thing a bit more darker, probably, maybe. Okay, and then this bleeds out over here, and then that, and like this, and like that. Then I have to erase some stuff, so I'm just gonna use the eraser like that. Also, I subscribe to your channel. Thank you. Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro or sister. I don't know. 2025. I don't know. I don't know how to gender you. But then, yeah. Thank you. We had some music over there, over here, but then YouTube decided to copyright me, so I can't play music for you. Thank you. Thank you anyway. Okay, now I just have to do this over here, probably. I feel like the skin tone has a bit more saturation compared to the reference. But I don't know if I should keep that or just fix it. Probably, I don't know. Let me think. Let me think about it later. Because for now I feel like it's going good. How long you have been drawing? Your Instagram post looks great. Uh, I've been. I think I started drawing when I was 10, and now I'm like I'm 15. So yeah, 5 years. Great. Did you always draw digitally? Yeah. I I started digital drawing like 4 years ago. Yeah, I started like 3 years ago, 3 to 4 years ago. Like, but or you also draw traditional. I started off as like a traditional artist. Like if you check my Instagram, if you scroll down a lot, you can see like when I was drawing like traditional drawings. Okay, the face is one of the stuff that you have to pay absolutely your topmost attention to, because if you mess this up, there's no going back. I mean, yeah, there is. You can just press Control Z, but yeah. Uh, okay, but then yeah, you have to pay attention to whatever you're drawing on the face, like super attentive to drawing the like accentuating the facial structure with the shadows and the highlights. It'll make your piece pop a bit. Um, I checked some of the recent ones. That's why I'm also follow your Instagram. Okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope you like what I'm drawing. When I see your drawing, go toward realist. Same time with my style, coloring, and my art style. When I see your drawing, go toward realist. Okay, so you draw like realistic stuff, I guess. That's what you mean. I mean, yeah, that's great. Okay. Yeah, nice. That I came learn from someone young and talented like you. Okay, okay. Well, I'm starting late. Happy to support you. Thank you, bro. Thank you that you're watching the stream. It helps me a lot. It means to me a lot. All right. I don't know why she has like. Why does she look like this? Ooh. Okay, you see what I mean? Like when I try to draw the nose like an hour ago. I said that I'm gonna do it afterwards, like give the nose a structure bit, like a bit of structure afterwards. This is what I mean. Like at this point, you can create like structure of your nose by looking at the reference over here. So if you look at it now, I've given it a bit of structure, and just because of how the light moves on the body, you can make a 2D piece to 3D. Yeah. Happy to support you, bro. Thank you. So I'm gonna airbrush a bit on the right so that I can say that the face is lit from the left side, probably. I guess that's how this works on this piece, probably. Let's see. I'm doing this so that I can erase it afterwards. Like, if I do that, and then make the brush a bit smaller. Yep. And then, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that gives that a feeling. I see some bounce light over on the face as well. So maybe should I add it now? Or I mean, I don't know. And I see some anatomical mistake on her chin as well. So I might have to do it like afterwards. We love Milma Pal. Yeah, yeah, we do. Yeah, this is going to be some of the hard part. Let me try to do it. Yep, yep, yep. I'm just gonna make it as hard as possible so that I can just bump down the opacity. Yeah. Maybe make it more softer line cause that hard edge kind of make her make kind that maybe make it more softer line cause that hard edge kind of make her look more masculine. Sorry if I give you suggestion. It's okay. It's okay to give suggestions. I don't mind. What I mean is the chin. Yeah, yeah, I know. Yeah, but she has some masculine features. The reference. So yeah, but then the problem is I have everything on the like different layers. So if I make changes now, I'm gonna have to like change everything right now. So I'm gonna stick to making the changes for the last step. Prove that പന്നക്കുഴി വെക്കൂ. ആ ആ പനക്കുഴി അതൊന്ന് വനം നുണക്കുഴിയാണോ ഉദ്ദേശിച്ചത്? No? Okay. Why is it doing that? Didn't I draw this? Okay, probably it's underneath some layer. Yeah, you get it. Where is it? So that does that. Okay, I don't know. I don't know. You do good, bro. It's your art. Do what you like. I love it already. She looks good. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, I have to do this. I have to add a glow thing on her nose. I don't know if I should do it now. Yep. I'm gonna erase it a bit. Okay. Yes. 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 Where's the blush? Oh yeah, I found it. Let's go here. Okay. I hope that works. Yes. Done. That's all the highlights, I guess. Okay. Her face needs to be a bit broader and then a bit shorter too. And then what else? I have to like make a less pronounced glow on her body as well. Make a less pronounced highlight. Make a glow. This is gonna make her skin look so much better than this absolute monstrosity I've drawn for now. Like a glassy feeling for her. Okay, yeah. All right. Yep. Yeah, look more vibe and more pop up. Yep. All right. Also, she has some tattoos. I have to think about that too. Get it? Get it? Okay, now I need to add some bounce light and some, I don't know, what should I add? Need to add bounce light anyway, I think. Yeah, let's do that first. Let's draw it over here, I guess. And it's like a bluish tone. Not that saturated. A bit darker too. What did I do? Yeah, okay. Through here. നെറ്റിയിൽ കുറച്ച് കളറ് കുറയ്ക്കടാ, അതോ ഫൈനൽ ടച്ചിൽ റെഡിയാവും? നെറ്റിയിലോ? ലൈറ്റാണോ ഉദ്ദേശിച്ചത്? അത് ശരിയാ, കുറയ്ക്കണം. താങ്ക്സ് ഇകച്ചി. Let me do that. Yep. Okay. Uh, I guess that's it for the skin. Probably I just have to add some tattoos on her that I can just draw it on. So I'm just gonna take a brush and choose the hair color probably, and then make it a bit darker. Yep. Uh, I don't know why she has a lot of tattoos. She has a Hello Kitty tattoo. Oh my. Come on. Not gonna draw that. I don't know what this is. Okay. Okay, that's all the tattoo that she has. Alright. What else do we have to add? Now the hair and the yep, and the dress. So she has. Mm. Oh no! 2 hours. Time to wrap up. Time to wrap up. All right. I forgot to save the file. Sorry. Sorry. We're gonna save it. Let me save it, and I'll finish it. I'll finish it afterwards. Okay. I usually stream around for like 1.5 hours or two, and I've hit 2 hours now. So I'm just gonna stop the stream today for today. Yep. So this is the piece for now. I just have to draw her hair and her dress, and then I have to draw a background in. That's all I have. Same with the other one. I can show it. I just left it at that. I didn't do anything afterwards. I have to finish this too. God, finish this as well. Two. No, three. I have another one too. Man, when am I gonna? When am I gonna finish this? Yeah, but yeah, this one nice. What do you mean? What do you mean? Just that one? Four naughty. Let's see. You're going into the naughty list. You're going into the naughty list. Okay. Anyway, thank you. Thank you for joining today. It was a fun stream. A new face in the stream. This guy. Thank you for subscribing too. Also, thank you, Ikachi, for keeping me company. And yeah, anyway, there's gonna be a stream on Thursday. It's gonna be a reaction stream. So please send your reels to 13xn underscore reacts for the reaction. And yeah, I'll meet you all on that day, same time. If you whenever you're watching it from, good afternoon, good evening, good night, and see you all in the next stream. Good night, Sini. First prize GPay number icon. 175 XP. അയക്കാം. GPay തുറന്നു വെച്ചിട്ട് ഇരിക്കണം കേട്ടോ, എന്നാലേ കിട്ടുള്ളൂ. Okay then, bye bye. Thank you for joining എല്ലാവരും. If you're watching it after the live, thank you. See you all on next week.